What's good, Hater Nation? You have sideline hater number one, Jay Gant here from the Sideline Haters in Palatial Sideline Haters Studios back there. It's time for NFL, people. Y'all remember when I first started this joint last year? Came up with the idea of Sideline Haters and Jay Gant, the Player Haters. I would give you my weekly updates for the football week going on, and I will continue to do that. First of all, I'd like to shout out everyone who's been supporting this since day one, supporting the Sideline Haters, listening in on Saturdays and Sundays at sportsjourney.com. I appreciate that, and I hope not to let you all down. It's been a long year. We came up with this concept last year, and we're telling everybody about it, and it's taken off. So I'd like to thank everyone who supported and still supports and sticks with this. I really appreciate that. So let me get into it right now. New Orleans and Green Bay tomorrow night, Thursday on, I believe it's on NBC. I have the Packers taking that. The Packers won the Super Bowl with basically a skeleton squad. And with their players back to being healthy, I think they can probably repeat as Super Bowl champions. We'll see. But I have them beating the New Orleans Saints tomorrow. Sunday, Pittsburgh at Baltimore. I believe Pittsburgh is going to come into Baltimore and take that opening day victory. I like Baltimore, but what is it going to take for Baltimore to get over the hump? Are they going to be patient with Joe Flacco? He's been up and down in his career, more ups than downs, but you know, folks are awfully critical of the quarterback. So we'll see what happens, but I got Pittsburgh winning that game. Atlanta at Chicago. Chicago is very disrespected. They did get to the NFC Championship game last year. They were 11-5 last year also. Jay Cutler has a lot to prove coming in this year after leaving the NFC Championship game with an injury. I believe he was injured, but he has a lot of haters out there. So let's see what Chicago does, but I have Chicago over Atlanta. Cincinnati at Cleveland. Man, these two franchises seem to be going nowhere fast, but I have Cleveland taking this game at home. Indy at Houston. If Peyton Manning isn't throwing, Indy isn't going. And Houston plays them well. Houston beat him in the opener last year. Arian Foster had his coming out party then, and I believe Arian will do the same this year with Indy again, especially with Peyton not playing. So I have the Houston Texans, taking in this. And with David Garrard being released yesterday from Jacksonville, will he be an option for Indy to pick up his quarterback? We'll see. I think it'll be a good fit for him. Tennessee at Jacksonville. You know, earlier I was expecting Jacksonville to win this game, but with no David Garrard there, I'm going Tennessee. Tennessee is going to come into Jacksonville and take it. I don't see Tennessee having a great year this year either, but I have them being better than Jacksonville in this game. What else do we have going on? Let's see what other games we have playing. We have Buffalo at Kansas City. I got Kansas City in this one. Buffalo is another franchise that seems to be going nowhere fast. What is it going to take for Buffalo to regain some of that former fire they had when Jim Kelly and Thurman Thomas was there? It's been a long time since those guys have left. Philly at St. Louis. Calling Philly in this one. Philly has stacked the deck with a lot of players, but they seem to neglect offensive line and linebacker. You got to keep a quarterback like Michael Vick healthy. He's a hustler out there, and he's a gambler. So he plays a high-risk, high-reward type game, being that he's such a great athlete. You have to protect Michael Vick, but I still have them beating the St. Louis Cardinals. Detroit at Tampa Bay, a battle of young and upcoming teams here. I have Tampa Bay taking it, being at home. I like Josh Freeman. I also like Matt Stafford. I like what Detroit is doing to their defensive line. It's arguably going to be one of the better defensive lines in football, but I have Tampa Bay taking this one at home. Carolina at Arizona. I like Arizona in this one. Arizona has made moves at quarterback. Larry Fitzgerald's happy about that. Cam Newton, though, starting at Carolina. I have Cam Newton probably going to be the offensive rookie MVP, the rookie offensive MVP. But let's see what Carolina does. I like Arizona in this game, though. Minnesota at San Diego. Man. I have San Diego winning that. Even with Donovan McNabb piloting that ship in Minnesota, I still think San Diego is too much for them. So we'll see what goes on in that game, but I'm calling San Diego. Seattle at San Francisco. Seattle won the NFC West last year, which wasn't a hard thing to do, but they're at San Fran. The game can go either way. I'm pulling for San Francisco there. Washington hosts the New York Giants. The Giants have beaten Washington 6 straight games. 3 straight years, 6 straight games. I think it comes to an end. 9/11 is going to be very emotional out there. A lot of folks from the D.C. area and the New York area were affected by that tragedy 10 years ago. But I think Washington has a new philosophy this year, and it's time to hit the bully in the mouth. And the bully to the Redskins have been the Giants, whether folks want to admit it or not. I think they're going to hit the bully in the mouth this year and take the Giants. Dallas at the Jets. I'm calling for the Jets. The Jets have that outstanding defense. They walk around with a lot of swagger, and Dallas has been relatively quiet, so I don't know what to make of Dallas right now. But normally when you give them a lot of press, they tend to upset you. But when they're quiet, they seem to be pretty good. But I'm going to pull for the Jets, calling the Jets on this one. Monday night, we have 2 games. New England at Miami. So New England is going to extend their winning streak over the Dolphins and take that down there. I don't really see that being too much of a competition for them. And Oakland at Denver. Oakland dominated the AFC West last year, and I see them doing the same again this year. So I'm calling Oakland over Denver. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know about the picks. Let me know what you feel. This is going to be posted on YouTube. It's going to be posted on the Sideline Haters website and on the Facebook page. But again, I thank you all for your continued support. Remember, you can find us every Saturday and Sunday at sportsjourney.com, serious sports talk for the serious sports fan. And I will see you next week, and you'll hear from me on Saturday. Sideline Hater number 1, Jay Gant, signing off. Peace.